Will ich das Andenken. Will ich das Andenken an aus der KI-Einheit ermöglicht, das Kleidungsstück bei deiner Uniform zu entwickeln.
Please specify a project. Please
Hey, warum könnte
specify a
das jetzt nicht
project.
abgerufen werden? Frechheit.
Please specify a project. Please specify a project.
Hier bei der aus dem Nicaragua-See geborgen und liebevoll restauriert. Regelt das Risiko schwere Verletzungen zu erleiden.
Please specify a project.
Ah, der letzte. Einige Ressourcen kann ich verkaufen, die ich nicht brauche.
Development project has been added. Please specify a project. Please specify a project. Please specify a project. Please select a landing zone. Please select a landing zone. Heading to Mother Base.
Nur kurz zum Mauerbild und gucken, ob er jetzt schon in der Cutscene getriggert wurde. Man findet auch da jetzt die KI-Einheit jetzt auch auf der Mother Base. Ich weiß auch schon genau wo. Ah, die wartet wieder auf mich.
No, Didi, stop! Snake. Now that would explain it. Sorry. Guess I've been away a while. Don't be such a stranger. Such a bad example for the men. And he gets pretty lonely too. Come on, Didi.
something I've been wondering. Why are you called code talker? During World War II, the U.S. military used the languages of different tribes, including the Navajo, as codes, right? I know the term code talker was used to mean people sent to the battlefield to speak in those codes. Were you one of them?
Our mother tongue was indeed used for war, but I did not go. I was already over the conscription age. However, I was made to help craft the codes that were spoken. So in a wider sense, you could call me a code talker for that. Navajo is a complex language, and virtually no one outside the U.S. speaks it. They must have thought it was the perfect language to use as a code.
Yeah, in the end, the Japanese never cracked it. The cipher is king in information warfare.
Of course, they didn't simply speak in Navajo. They created substitutions for words according to a code book, and then translated those into our language. Young Diné was sent to the front lines of the Pacific Theater as code talkers. To fight is an honor for the Diné. They were the pride of our people. But I cannot say this history brings me joy. Words are alive. When they are spoken, life is breathed into them. They become a part of the listener. Our words were transformed into lifeless ciphers and used for war. This, after the Black Ana spent generations suppressing the language.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So I guess we shouldn't be calling you code talker, huh?
No, I do not mind. The reason Skullface called me code talker was because I also am responsible for coding language into the vocal cord parasites. I am the same as those young warriors, used for a cipher's sake. I must never forget that. The name, Code Talker, is a lesson carved into my being.
You said Skullface ordered you to weaponize the vocal cord parasites. But you also said he wasn't the reason.
And he wasn't. I was seduced by the parasites. That is a fact.
How? You mean from your curiosity as a scientist?
That I cannot deny. But there is more to it. The story goes back to the 19th century, to my earliest memory. One day, a man from the government visited our Hogan, our home. I cried as he yanked me from my mother's arms and took me away to an Indian boarding school. From that day forward, I became George. This was the name my teacher gave me. I was forced to give up my Diné name.
Hewitt's dug up some interesting facts about our skull-faced friend. You said Skullface ordered you to weaponize the vocal.
Also, ich kann jetzt gerade nicht gucken. Also, du warst jetzt da oben. Geh mal kurz zu ihr.
Boss, thank you for putting an end to the infection.
Also wenn man theoretisch auf das Ding schießt, im Betäubungsgewehr, dann kommt immer so ein Schrei.
I don't know. Wishing would. Train with me, boss. How about it? Boss!
parasites. But you also said
And that one day, a man from the story goes back to the 19th century, to my earliest memory. One day, a man from the government visited our Hogan, our home. I cried as he yanked me from my mother's arms and took me away to an Indian boarding school. From that day forward, I became George.
Analysis complete.
This was the name my teacher gave me. I was forced to give up my Diné name, forbidden from speaking anything but English. If we dared utter a word of filthy Navajo,
Analysis
the
complete.
teacher made us eat a bar of soap.
Yeah, that was the U.S. government's education policy for Native Americans.
Analysis
To erase
complete.
our words was like erasing our people. Their education was tantamount to ethnic cleansing. Over time, the overt persecution of our language stopped. But to this day, it continues to be eaten away by the lingua franca, that is English. Many of the Diné outside the reservations can speak nothing else. And it isn't just our language. Across the world, minority languages are being destroyed by dominant languages. Many are on the verge of extinction.
Enter the vocal cord parasites.
Yes, I began thinking that minority languages needed some sort of deterrent against dominant languages. In order that their peoples and cultures would survive. It was then that I came across literature at the foundation claiming that man acquired language thanks to a type of parasite, one that distinguishes between languages as a precursor to reproduction. If I could just resurrect it, make it more pathogenic, I would have my deterrent against English. But I failed to hide that aim from Skullface. He noticed. Yes, I wanted to retaliate against the English language, though never did I intend to actually use it as he planned. You know how the story ends. I was forced to study how to make the parasites compatible with all the world's languages. All but English.
However, he in fact secretly isolated an English strain.
I will not be held prisoner by the man's phantom. The English strain must not be allowed to exist either.
Analysis complete.
Hewitt's dug up some...
A ruler's greatest wealth is not money or land. It is the number of individuals under his control.
Analysis complete.
Subjects who work, consume, are there to be used as pawns in war. For a capitalist ruler, his people's power becomes his power. You are the same. With your diamond dogs, you spin it with your speeches. But what you're doing is bringing as much talent as you can into your little domain. Every person another feather in your cap. Yes. Since ancient times, every civilization's ruler has had the same idea. When people unite under one will, they become stronger than the sum of their parts. And the one will is the ruler's will. And what do rulers use to bring people together? Language. In the Old Testament, it is written that only one language was spoken in Eden. A shared tongue that united all of humanity. Mankind eventually grew aware of its power and harnessed that strength to build a tower to the heavens. The mighty Tower of Babel. This angered God, who splintered the language of man, and the tower was never completed. Languages emerged, and the earth was divided as men went their separate ways. Every age is the same. A ruler's first order of business, after conquering new land is to force his tongue on its people. Ancient Rome, Napoleon, and now Zero. English is wreaking havoc around the world right now. The British Empire tilled the land with war as its hoe, then began planting the seed that is English. Eventually, American capitalism became the new instrument. To play its game of wealth, you only had to abide by one rule: English. By exploiting people's desires, English has become a leash that people gladly wear around their necks, it would seem.
Send me out on a mission, boss. How's it going, boss?
Die Moral wird ein bisschen stärker werden. Und jetzt für Julius Raum.
Snake!
Okay, passiert noch nichts.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone confirmed.
Dann mache ich jetzt mal die Mission und hole den Mann des Feuers zurück.
This is Pequod, arriving shortly at LZ.
You have arrived at your destination.
This is Pequod, on station at LZ.
Please select a landing zone. Landing zone
Roger.
confirmed.
This is Pequod, have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Okay, das ist die KI-Einheit.
Gaining altitude.
Die überrascht, dass man ein Mann ist.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Afghanistan. mission.
Oh, da sind sie fast fertig. Dann mache ich das letzte Mission noch hier. Und dann würde ich verhalten Schluss
Be
machen.
careful down there, boss.
Oh, ich gehe jetzt mal genau in die falsche Richtung.
Please select a deployment point. Buddy has infiltrated out. The map has been updated.
So, da lang geht's. 50% des Spiels habe ich halt mal schon durch. Beziehungsweise, ja, die 50%. Aber wie viele Jahre zu finden? Ach, bitte. Man muss, glaube ich, wirklich für heute dann Schluss machen. FVB-Mission wird es am Ende jetzt keine geben, definitiv nicht.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Alter.
Marker removed. Analysis complete. Please select a deployment point. Please select a deployment point. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Development complete.
Du Scheiße.
Analysis complete. Analysis. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Windig hier. Die beschlechten nichts. Oder diskutieren nur irgendwas.
Hands up, talk.
Подожди, не стреляй.
Where are your friends?
The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You gonna extract him?
Analysis complete.
Scheiße, wieder die falsche Stelle. Ey, diesmal geht er endlich mal den richtigen Weg. Nö.
The map has been updated.
Spit it out. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Нет, не делай этого. Spit it out.
The map has been updated.
Я не хочу умирать. Where are your friends?
The map has been updated.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us. He's coming too. Roger that.
So.
You gotta extract him.
Analysis complete.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
The map has been updated.
Dort wurde aufgeschlagen. Company, Platoon, Squad, Infantry, Kampfverteidigung drinne.
Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed.
Fire!
Я не хочу умирать!
Rohdiamanten.
Where are
The
your
map
friends?
has been updated.
He's coming too.
Enemy
Roger that.
detected. The map has been updated. Clouds approaching. Analysis complete.
Не, делай этого! Lie down. Talk.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Hands up.
Подожди!
Speak.
The map has been updated. Please select a deployment point.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Ah, das waren sogar schon die Überreste von den Typen.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Ты слышал истории о человеке с одним глазом?
Ага. Что он много положил наших ребят. Он душман?
Нет. Но я слышал, что его прислали американские империалисты в поддержку душмана. Кто-то из выживших рассказывал, что у него на голове рог. Граната!
Tut mir leid, dass ich die bitte Gespräch von euch unterbrechen muss.
Fire!
Cover fire.
You gotta extract him.
Outpost captured.
Тревога по всем постам.
Hab ich davon die Rechnung eigentlich mitgenommen? Ja, habe ich schon.
Subject on board.
So, manche Dinge brauchen auch ein bisschen später, habe ich das Gefühl.
Marker placed. Marker placed. Analysis complete. Development complete.
Oh, weil er das abgeschlossen.
At your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Ach, dich habe ich komplett vergessen. Hatte ich sogar, glaube ich, die Chance gehabt, dich zu snipen.
Analysis complete.
Hätte ich das mal vorher gemacht.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Okay, jetzt reicht alles okay.
Sun will rise momentarily. Marker placed.
Tschüss.
You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. Caution. Sandstorm approaching.
Ach nö.
You have arrived at your destination. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
So, großer Diamant war das sogar.
He's coming too. Roger that.
Oh Gott.
Clouds approaching. You have arrived at your destination.
Oh Gott.
Analysis complete.
So, ich brauche jetzt... Danke, Quiet. Ich muss die Entdeckung gehen. Das Ding wahrscheinlich öfters mal nutzen.
Analysis complete.
You gotta extract him.
Please select a deployment point. Marker placed. You have arrived at your destination.
Du wirst wieder extrahiert. Diesmal kannst du nicht entkommen. Jetzt das Mal.